Okay, while I am waiting, I am going to go to YouTube and check on this video. YouTube Studio. Hooray, it's your channel's birthday. What? Where you and your community will be next year. It's my channel's birthday. It's November. It's my channel's birthday. That's so strange. Hi, friends. Real quick, I'm just doing something on my emu video. I am here. Oh, there's cuter thumbnails of him that I didn't see. That's what I wanted to look at other thumbnails. So just give me just a second. I'm looking at something. I will be there in just a minute. Okay, let's go. Okay, y'all, let's be fully transparent before we start. Got a lot of personal things going on right now. It's been a very long day. Got a new bird. If you haven't seen, we'll talk about that. I just got a lot going on right now. I'm very, very tired. I still feel like I have not gotten enough sleep since Monday. Doctor's appointment on Friday that I'm always stressed out about. Everything's fine. Don't worry. I'm just getting a follow-up on my blood work and some other things, but everything's good. I also just ate some hot wings from the gas station, and so I feel like my lips look really like plumped up, and so my mouth is really hot right now. They said they were Southern style, but they were definitely like the hot and spicy, because I've had the hot and spicy before. And I saw, Southern style, maybe that won't be so hot right before my live. Not a chance. Not a chance. So yeah, we've got lots going on. Prayers would be appreciated. I'm gonna probably be. My phone's been going off a lot because I posted. I posted a lot on. I posted YouTube, and then I made an Instagram post, and I've started kind of my Facebook stuff for today. So, Oh, you're trying to figure out what we got, Michelle? I did post a video. See, I got something stuck in my teeth. Hold on. Or is that just my tooth? It's just my tooth. Michelle, we got an emu. And for those of you on Facebook, I'm going to say that I'll try to have a video on him tomorrow on Facebook. I cannot guarantee you that because something else happened today. Somehow the horses got out into the feed room. I don't know. My Instagram is just Megan Deluge. Megan Deluge, all lowercase. And so the horses got out, and they ended up getting into my emu feed, which Lester made me a special mix of. I had some for a week before I have to go source the food. And he has food for tomorrow, but now I have to go find more, and I need to figure all that out. Don't worry, the horses didn't do any damage. We caught them right when it happened, but they still definitely got into my emu feed, which, because it was in a bucket, it wasn't in a bag that was closed or anything. So, So if you haven't watched the video, we're going to do kind of a breakdown of it. If you've got any questions about the emu, that I figured that's kind of what everybody would kind of want to talk about. I'm very open to everything, but I also want to talk about Random Okie Farms and hi, a little bit. Marie over at Random Okie Farms. So let's get started. So I see Cindy asks what sex it is. So I did talk about this deeply in the video, but I understand that some people don't want to watch a whole long video, or if you're on Facebook, you probably don't know yet. So that's totally fine, and I get it. I will answer all questions, but I did do a very lengthy, it was a 12-minute video where I I will say I was a little abrasive and kind of stern. And I try not to be like that a whole lot, but an emu, you know, it's still a wild bird, you know, and it can hurt you. Like Marie talked to me about very thoroughly before we left how I needed to, you know, get things done. And somebody asked me why I was upset in that video. We had some stuff happen, and like I said, I've just got a lot of personal things going on right now, and so I wanted to go ahead and film that video. But I promise I wasn't mad. I was just a little down, but I wanted to try to get it out to y'all. But everything's good. It's also, it's just, trust me, the being stern and the being very kind of, this is how things are going, that's for a reason, because he's a very he's very friendly. Do you mind? Oh my goodness. She's gonna come try to smell my face because, like I said, I just had chicken wings. Thank you. Yes, you're gonna steal the show. Go somewhere else, please. So where were we? He could get dangerous. It's not likely Marie raises her animals a certain way, and so, you know, likely to be very friendly, but we still have to keep up with kind of the way that she raised them, which is, hold on. Lord. Hi. I have to acknowledge her. I do. I haven't been home most of today. And she's showing you. Her butt. But I have to acknowledge her, or, you know. So yeah. This cat, she's killing me. So anything with this emu, I am open to suggestions, but I will tell you, I am going off of how Marie has raised this bird and following a lot in. This cat just did something to the computer. She's showing her license plate. Yeah, so I'm following kind of what Marie does, and, you know, she knows a lot, and she has a way with animals. She understands them. Like, literally, I was talking to her on the phone last night, and I had her on speakerphone, and they he started making noise, and she's like, "Oh, okay, that's a just a what's going on noise, whatever." I'm like, she knows their noises. Like, that's just, she does know so much. So he's had kind of a rough day today. We had a lot of tractor stuff going on today. I wasn't home, but I watched the cameras, you know, all day. So, Daffodil, I wish you wouldn't do that. I wish you would make a better choice, honey. So I watched the cameras, and so he's kind of had a rough day, very stressful noises, but that's the thing, is he needs to get used to that. And that's why he's in the stall. And so I am completely following her guidance on all of this. She said, keep him in the stall a couple days. That is not Daffodil. That is Orange. Orange! Good Lord. He's chewing on something he shouldn't. I need you to stop a little bit. But so keeping him in the stall for a couple days. We are not letting him free feed, because free feeding, then they're not going to be interested in food. And that's the greatest way to sway an animal to like you, is to hand feed. And that's what Marie's done with all her birds, and that's what he's used to. So that's what we're trying to do. But today didn't go very well. I let him free feed today because he was very stressed and was not happy. But, you know, yeah, everything's good. So tomorrow at 2:00 Marie's time, I'm pretty sure it's the same time as us, which I'm not good with the like Central Eastern, whatever we are. If you know what we are, you know, at 2:00, she's going to have her video go live about us coming and visiting. I did not video anything while I was there. I don't know, I was just kind of present and in the moment. And Marie said we could video, but I just wanted to, you know, it's her farm. I want her to be able to share it her way, you know? And not to say that like I would share it in a bad light or anything, but I also really appreciate her, and I think more people need to know her. They need to they need to know her and her family and her animals, because the best way I can describe being over there was it was amazing. Uh, it was just amazing to see. It's very different than our property in it's Random Okie Farms. I'll at the end of this live I'll put a link in the comments so y'all can go see, and tomorrow it'll be live. She commented on my video that she'd have it go at 2. But it's very different around sanctuary animals. Okay, so that's another thing I want to talk about that, and I don't know if she's going to talk about it in her video, but I am very used to being around rescues, and her animals aren't all rescues. They're mostly bought and raised, and hand raised at that. And so they're very, very, very friendly. And that's not to say our animals aren't friendly, but there is kind of a respect thing with rescue animals that I didn't notice that I do. But then when I was around her animals, I noticed, because here's the example. I feel like I'm having a hard time articulating tonight, but that's okay. So anytime we go up to an animal, I walk slowly, give a hand, and I don't smother. And if they don't want touched at that point, normally I'm like, okay, friend, we respect your boundaries, even if they understand what I'm saying or not. The animal, it's just what I do. I respect boundaries. And Marie's like, no, they're so friendly. Just walk up to them, And I couldn't break that. There were so many times that animals, because they're not used to me, would, back away a little bit just because they're not used to me, not because they're scared or anything. They're just not used to me. I would, in my mind, immediately take it to, they don't want to be touched, let them be. And that's definitely a rescue mindset, because you don't want to push rescues because you don't necessarily know where they came from. Of course, at some point you start to build rescues up and they tend to get friendlier, but like old mama does not want to be touched. Okay, she doesn't want to be touched. The only time we have to be really hands-on with her is when she needs medicine. So that's I respect her boundaries. I don't push her. I just found out recently from Ellie that she was a rescue. Papa rescued her, and she's just always not been hands-on. So you don't really know where they came from before, and you can try to build them up, but it's also about trying to respect those boundaries, and that's what I try to do. And I just thought it was so interesting. Me and Marie last night were talking about kind of just breaking down what happened, because after, she knew I was busy. Can you please stop grabbing my phone a little bit? She's really mad that I'm not giving her attention. I have my hand on my phone right now, and she wants my attention. We were talking about it, and she's like, I definitely noticed like you didn't push. And she said that her and Fifi were talking about how they can tell that we're used to more wild animals per se. And not that our animals are wild, but we're used to, whenever we meet a new animal, we treat it as if it's wild, because a lot of times when you rescue, you don't know what we're getting. Me and Ellie are very new in the rescuing. We haven't rescued a whole lot, but we're still, that's just kind of how we approach. And so that was something really interesting that I didn't realize I did. And she's just like, nah, he's so friendly, go pet him. And so, we did, and it was something I definitely noticed. It was really neat. I did meet her house chicken, for all of you wondering, that little rooster. So cool. I also saw her show quality birds, and I now understand why those birds are much more expensive. Hi, sweet girl. Than regular backyard birds, because she told me what she paid for the Polish that she got. what she's paid in the past for Polish she's got, and that little rooster compared to what I pay for. And it was just, they, based on their look, it makes sense. They look so cool. She has some really pretty Polish that are free range, and they're just so gorgeous. She has so many pretty birds. Can you please stop a little bit? You are messing up my live screen. Oh, Teresa, you loved the orange rescue. That was another thing that happened last night. He wants to give me a heart attack. That's orange for you. Orange is currently in the house right now because he cannot be trusted outside alone. So yeah. So now that I've kind of given you Romeo, that's his name. Romeo's her new rooster's name. So hit me with any questions you've got. It can be, about anything. I'm sure y'all want to know more about the emu. Where did you go this past week? On Monday, we went to Oklahoma to Random Okie Farms to get our new emu. Marie doesn't sex them, so we don't know if he's a boy or a girl yet. We're leaning more towards boy. When he's older, I will be able to tell. I can pluck a feather and send it off, but I don't care. Yes, it can affect the temperament, but it's not a whole big ordeal. How old is it? It's still considered a chick. I don't know. I didn't ask. It's not full grown yet. It's definitely way under a year. He does not have a name yet. Somebody did recommend Aussie because they're Australian, and I kind of love it. Again, I don't know if I'm going to go with a boy name, a girl name, or a neutral name. I don't know. I'm just trying to find what fits him. Did I get to see the baby's mom and dad? I petted a lot of the emus, so I'm assuming we never definitely said, hey, this is the mom and the dad, but he is a blonde. That's the kind of emu, the color he is. He's a blonde. So I did get to see what older blondes looked like. And I found out that apparently the females, they drum. And it is so strange. So I don't know. The drumming scared me a little bit until she's like, no, that's normal. Don't worry. Do they stay with their moms for a while? I don't know. That's like a Marie question. And then it also depends on how you're going to raise them. I would assume she probably pulls them off a mom and then hand feeds them. Hi. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. I love you. I love you so much, but I need you to stay off of my hand. And I did get her favorite baby. We talked about this before she went to auction, and I was like, what's the one that you think would kind of be best for my purposes? Like, I need a friendly friend. We need a friendly friend. And she definitely is like, oh, my favorite chick. And I was like, yeah. And then as for the duck, if you saw Ellie's video about the duck, there will be another video coming out about the duck. I think he just kind of did a little bit on the duck, kind of naming him or whatever. I'm not quite sure. He just said, I'm going to leave the duck video for after you do your emu video because it shows the emu in the video. But yeah, you'll have to watch that. I don't know what he's talked about, but if you watch my video, you definitely see in the crate that we came home with a duck and an emu. That was not the goal. That was not the goal. You are so sweet. Were you able to play with her goats? Yes, I did play with some goats. What are you doing? Did somebody bite you? Probably. The male and females do have different personalities, but what me and Marie kind of talked about is if you're looking for friendliness, it's how you raise them. It really is how you raise them is kind of what I've gotten. And I've seen a lot of people that are like, is it going to ever meet Littlefoot? Is it going to meet Littlefoot? I don't know. That's not something we've even talked about. This friend isn't mature by any means, So, I don't know. I don't know. He is used to being with other emus. He's also used to being with other. You're making really weird noises a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what if anything's gonna ever come with Littlefoot. We're not looking for babies, anything like that. So, won't you know it's a girl if it drums? Yes, if it starts to drum, I will know it's a girl. But it hasn't drummed yet. I don't know if they do that once they're older. I don't know. The ones that I heard drumming were her older ones, which are separated. So let's see. Were you able to play with Pop Tart? Okay, here's the thing. I've just recently started watching Marie's videos, so I'm not like 100% on everybody's name. I do know that we did get to go to every pasture. We went to every pasture. We seen cows. We seen other emus. We seen, I think her name's Cutie Pie. Drumming, it's ostrich drum too. It's like it's a sound they make, and it sounds like drumming. You'll have to look it up. I don't know how to explain it. I honestly thought like there was something like running at us or something when I heard it. I had no idea what it was, and I was just like, you know what? Nobody's concerned about it. We'll walk around, and eventually somebody will tell us what's going on if there's something wrong. So yeah, I got to meet her Romeo. He was sweet. I got to hold him. He's such a sweet rooster. I think they were shocked. I showed them what Rocky does to me in my legs. They're like, oh my gosh, you have a rooster that does that? I was like, yeah, he's a game rooster. So they were pretty shocked. But yeah, it was a really great experience. It really was. The drive sucked. Let's start there. I hate driving. I get car sick very easily. If I look at my phone, I get car sick, which means I kind of just have to sit there. I can't focus on anything. As soon as we got into Oklahoma, everything went very quickly. I was amazed by the wind turbines. There's not really, we don't have wind turbines around here. They were huge. At least in our area, we don't. Just watch the new emu on YouTube. Tell us how we feel about my new baby. I'm so excited. I really am. I hate that he's in the stall right now. I really, really don't like it, but it is going to be vital to the bonding of keeping him in the stall and getting used to so he doesn't go berserk. I'm not concerned, but I am wary of him getting used to everybody. I know that's going to take some time, and everybody getting used to him. And I keep saying him. I'm probably going to start calling him, just as a full disclosure. I have a gut feeling he's probably a boy. If he's not, we'll just have another Rosie Ross situation. So, it is what it is. So, and he's a joy. Like I said, he did kind of have a rough day today, very scared today. But, that the thing is him being scared, he was in the pasture, or not in the pasture, in the stall. I was reading Teresa's comment about it might cause some fainting going on, and I was going to talk about that. And so I was thinking about my next thing of talking about when he goes in the pasture. Yeah. So when he goes in the pasture, this is the thing, okay? Emus chase and attack whenever there's running. So I'm hoping just introducing into the pasture, because there's not a whole lot of running always going around, that everything might be fine. So, we'll see. We'll see. I think the goats, when they first meet him, some might faint. But it's okay. It's okay. We're just going to like, I want to do it too once I feel comfortable that I bonded with him enough that he can go out there, and I need to feel comfortable before he can go out there. And I also have to have it on a day where I'm going to be home where I can watch. So tomorrow I'm going to be home all day, with the exception of like probably going to the store, maybe. So I'm going to get like a chair and just sit in the stall with him and just sit in there. So, that'll be tomorrow for me. And yeah, it's gonna be exciting. How is loading and unloading? Loading to me was scary. Unloading was very easy. So I was taught, Marie's husband actually is the one that caught him. You have to be really careful with the feet because that's the only way they're really going to hurt you is with their feet, even if they bum rush you. Like he ran into me today in the stall, and it's a little bird, it didn't hurt. It's the feet that can really hurt you, and if you get in the way of their feet, that's when it becomes a problem. So we shall see. Unloading, we had to, it was just really hard to get him loaded, but we got it all done safely. No one got hurt. And then unloading was very easy. We backed the truck up to the stall, and then we just opened it, and I had to get in the little cage with him and get him to stand up and push up because he's like, it's nighttime, I'm sleeping, Mom. And so I had to get him up, and then I just kind of, I'm not going to say I pushed him out. I coaxed him out from the back, and then he walked out of the cage and jumped from the back of the truck into the stall, and it all went great. It was very great, very safe, very good experience. And so that's another thing. When you have to move them, it can be dangerous. So ideally, when you're moving from pasture to pasture, you want them to follow you. So having them being very food motivated and knowing, hey, she's got the scoop that has the good stuff in it, I'm going to follow her, Yeah. And I have seen Useless Farm for everybody telling me Karen is something special. She is I will tell you, Useless Farm on TikTok is what made me want to get emus in the first place. I've wanted emus for a while, like since quarantine, So, yeah, it's so, 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 so exciting. It is an emu. It is an emu. I'm very excited about it. I'm ready for everything that's going to come with it. My parents are nonstop asking me questions about them. And they're going to come see them this weekend. So I'm excited. I never thought that I would ever own birds like this. Like I used to be scared of chickens, and now I have a rooster that attacks me every day, and I'm not scared of him. If anything, he's probably more scared of me. I don't think he's scared of me. That's not true. There's no way Rocky is scared of me. And I have roosters that I have roosters. I have Polish chickens that I hold on the daily, and now I've got an emu. It sounds so crazy. Yeah. I saw Ricardo asked me what's for dinner. I just had some chicken wings. I don't think me and Ellie are honestly going to eat the same thing tonight. When we went to Kroger, he saw a lot of ready meals that he really wanted to try that are just, quick. They're already cooked. You just warm them up. And so he has a few of those. So I don't know what I'm going to eat. I think tonight's going to be a cereal night for me. I'm really craving cereal. That, or I also got this like Greek pasta salad thing that I want to try. I am not, okay, here's another thing. Somebody just said, try not to wear dangling earrings when you're around. I do not wear my jewelry outside. If on the very rare times I'll have my rings on, I don't wear jewelry outside because I don't want to lose it. So you don't have to worry about that. Will it get along with Cornholio? They ideally are not going to be in the same pasture. Cornholio doesn't really go in the littles pasture a whole lot, so I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a stupid answer from me. I wasn't even thinking. This emu has been raised around birds. That Marie raises them with her chickens and her guineas and her turkey. So yes, he will be used to corn. It'll take him some time to get used to who Cornholio is, but he's used to being around birds and goats too. So Marie's here! Yes! So excited. I haven't put him in a pasture yet. Janet, he's still in the stall. Marie, he was having a little bit of a rough day today. We had a lot of tractor stuff going on, and it stressed him out today quite a bit. So I've tried to just give him his time today, but it's been a very loud, noisy day today. I'm so excited you joined, Marie. This is so excited. If you've got any questions, y'all, now's the time to drop them in the comments about if you want to hear it from the raiser herself, from the expert herself. Hi, little bits. Hi. Yes, I see you. I wish I could take my... I'm on my computer right now. StreamYard works best on my computer. I wish I could take my computer out for y'all to see him. So, yeah, but what do we want to talk about? I know y'all are all like in on the emus. I'll answer questions about him or her, but we're pretty sure he's a him, I think. I have not named him yet. Somebody recommended the name Ozzy. Marie, just call yourself an expert. You're an expert. You're an expert. Let's put it this way. You're an expert of reading animals' behavior. That's what you're an expert of. That is what you're an expert of. Marie, if you want to join, you can. I'll post the link in the thing if you want to join. Just let me know. But you definitely don't have to. Howdy from Houston. Come here. Okay, I'm going to love on this cat real quick. I'm going to love on the kitty cat because she's sitting here purring at me. You say hi to everybody. You say hi. You say hi being crazy. You tell the viewers that we have to put cat TV on because you'll get so crazy. Yes. Yes. But we are so excited. I'm so glad that y'all hooked me and Marie up. If y'all don't know how that happened, I was doing a live probably like a month ago now, and I was just talking about emus. Oh, she's... Maybe not this time, Marie. How are all the kitties feeling? Everybody's feeling much better. Stormy is just... she's being a storm again. She really is. Everybody's over here floating about, just being crazy cats. I see Finn is hiding in front of me right now in our like media center thing. I think they really want cat TV on again because they like to chase the little birds on the screen. And you know what? I will say this. It works. It keeps them out of my business because I think last night I was just so annoyed at all the cat noise. You know, there's just some days that you just can't take the noise, and I was overstimulated and I was like, nope. And so I put cat TV on and they left me alone for like 3 hours. So it's good. Will the emu get as tall as Carl? I read on average they're like 5'8", and that is Ellie's height. And I think, Marie, when we saw your emus, I don't think any of them were taller than Ellie. They were definitely taller than me, but I don't think any of them were real. They don't get that tall. I mean, I say that compared to an ostrich because Carl is huge. So you better pray that emu aren't like chickens. You can't just have one. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with emus. Emus are more... Marie, are they considered exotic? Like the size of an alpaca? Are they considered an exotic animal? Because exotic animals compared to a regular chicken, they're not cheap, right? They're just not. It's just how it works. So I don't feel bad about buying $60 chickens, but I cannot have a whole yard of emu. But I couldn't I? And it would be fun. I love how funny they are, though. Yeah, they're exotic in our country. Because that's what I was trying to explain on the video. I was like, they're still, yes, they're domesticated, I suppose, but they're still wild animals. Because I was trying to explain that it can still hurt you, because we were talking about how, unloading and loading and just moving them, you have to watch out for the feet. It's like any animal, like any big animal, like a horse. Yeah, they might be domesticated, but they can still hurt you. And their feet. Yes, I can see you, Faith in Humanity. How are you? How you doing? Hi, Sydney. It can still hurt you. And so I was trying to explain to everybody that, like, I'm trying to do things as carefully as possible, taking this as slow as possible. Even if I hate him being in the stall, it is what's best for him right now. He did, well, did he load okay? I thought it was a lot, but I've never loaded emus before. But Marie's husband handled him pretty well, so it worked. And then the drive was great. We stopped once at Buc-ee's, and I sat. We didn't want to leave him out in the parking lot, so while Ellie was inside using the bathroom and all that, I sat on the back of the truck and just sat and talked to him, and it went really good. You consider that great? Okay. I see, this is my first, anytime I say I say something about this emu, you have to think the only thing I've been around and seldomly been around is ostrich, and they are totally different. Totally different. Where am I going to put him pasture wise? He will go in with the littles, hopefully. That's our ideal pasture, but y'all know that we have other pastures. We can move people around, we can close off pastures if something goes wrong, but I think both me and Marie are pretty confident that it's going to go well. So I have no concerns right now. And I say concern, I am anxious, but not in a bad way, to see how introductions will go. But again, I'm not even like concerned or worried about doing it tomorrow or the next day. I'm really, what my focus right now is working on that bond with him, because right now who he was previously used to, he's no longer with, and he's been completely moved. He's in a completely different environment. So he needs to simmer down a little. He has to, and I say simmer down as if he's mean, but he needs to adjust. He needs to hear our noises, because today the tractor did freak him out. I wasn't the one operating the tractor, but the tractor isn't something we can just stop for one animal. The tractor happens just about every day, so he needs to get used to the noises. He needs to get used to the other birds. I will say, the peacocks can fly, right? So they are able, there's like a very small gap at the top, and the peacocks are able to get in there. And I have caught them quite a few times throughout the day in there with this emu. And it is the funniest thing, because he does not care at all. And that is a testament to how Marie raises her animals. And she just commented and said that she raises them with our small animals because I like them protecting them and being raised with them. And it's less likely for him to have an issue because of it. And honestly, while we were there, I have to say he was great with every animal that he came across. He, never tried to stamp on any of the other, animals. Can he go in the pasture adjacent to the little so he can see and smell them? So the pasture adjacent is, so the way we have set up right now, we have the two big pastures, and the first big pastures is Voodoo, Buc-ee's, Bev, Ivy, and Indy. And then next to it, we have the bullpen, which has Rita in it because Rita can't make friends very well. Then we have the pasture where the Littles barn is. That pasture can be closed off as well, but there is not enough grass for them to stay in that pasture, and they need that for shelter and all. That's their main form of shelter. So if we closed them in that pasture, it wouldn't be an ideal place for them, you know? And then we have the middle pasture, which has lots of grass. It's where two main water sources are. Of course, in the Little's barn pasture, there is a water source there, but the ones they like the most, excuse me, is I think it's the crab in the white bucket that's on that big concrete slab, and that's in the middle. We could put him there too because we could close that off, but then again, that's taking away other pasture access for the babies. And then we have the pond pasture, which could also be closed off as well, but pigs need access to the pond pasture, and there's a grazing room because Dan and Ima, if you don't know, are our donkeys. They also are in the Littles pasture, and they need a lot of grazing, access. So, it ideally he's going to go in with the Littles, and like I said, I have no fear or concern. Marie raised a great animal, and I can tell you that not just from what she's told me, from what I've seen, how all of those animals come up to her and just how she can read their behavior. She raises great animals. Great animals. So very, very excited. And I see what you're saying, Sharon, about maybe a few hours at a time, but I don't want to have to be moving him back and forth until I know that, with the food, he'll follow me. So, we're taking it slow, and Marie is on speed dial. She knows. I texted her something yesterday, and we talked for 15 or 30 minutes last night about just all things emu. So we're good. Trust that we've got a lot of good stuff going on, and we're just trying our best. We're trying our best, and I am so excited for this journey. Moving emus aren't that easy. I'm excited for y'all to see the video tomorrow that Marie's going to post. I feel like most of what y'all are going to see is me going, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I can't. And yeah, well, y'all know that's me. That's me because she has some stinking cute animals. Stinking cute animals. I still cannot get all over the chicken. The chicken was adorable. Rooster. He's a rooster. Romeo. He's so cute. Rita's looking for a mother, and Voodoo and Bucky's are not mothers. They are not. But you know what? I was out there, and I was over in Nate's barn, and Voodoo and Bucky's came up, and then Rita came up on their separate sides of the barn. And Bucky's and Voodoo weren't doing anything, and Rita put her airplane ears back and was flopping her head around trying to bite them through the gate. And I was just like, someone's got an attitude today. Can an emu cross with the ostrich? I don't know. Something tells me I don't think that would be a good idea anyways. Can an emu get along with an ostrich is the question. The height difference is insane. And I would think the male ostriches at least get very territorial, especially during breeding time. I'm sorry, little bit. I'm so sorry. You had your paw on me, though. That's not my fault. I am so jealous that your friend, living, life loving, got to go to that chicken show too. After I seen the video of it and got pictures of the birds, I was so jealous that y'all got to go to that bird show. But here's the thing. Realistically, I can't go to a bird show because I I would, what is it called? What would I do? I would have like, what is it called? When you shopping, retail therapy. That's what I would have. I would have retail chicken therapy. I would buy chickens that I don't need. It would be bad. It would be bad. And I know that the birds at that show are not cheap because they're show quality. We're not show quality over here. we're backyard mix. I mean, don't get me wrong. My Polish are pretty. I love my Polish. But they are not as pretty as some of Marie's Polish. I will say that. But she's got show quality birds, so it's okay. It's okay. But I've got her on the candy corn Polish. I was supposed to come. She's just as bad as I am. I've got her on the candy corn Polish trend. If you don't know what a candy corn Polish is, do yourself a favor and look it up. It literally looks like candy corn on the bird. And I've got her on that too, because if anybody's going to be able to source this bird, though, it's going to be her. It's going to be her. I know. And the thing is I know where I can get hatching eggs from. I just don't feel like there are lots of people here that have hatching eggs. Now, one, they're expensive, but given because it's a new tested color. But I'm not confident. A&M has a show coming up. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, guys, hold on. Texas A&M chicken show? Because I am used to driving College Station. Y'all know that. Major livestock shows. Is it the State Fair of Texas Broiler Show? Which one is it? Oh, that already happened in August. Are we even surprised? November 8th. Oh, wait, that's not. What show? Can you tell me when the show is? Chicken show. Yeah. If it's at A&M, if A&M has a chicken show, I'll go to that because like I feel comfortable driving to A&M and I know my way around A&M as well. If y'all don't know, I'm an A&M graduate. So we're actually coming up almost on a year of when I graduated. This time last year, I was about to finish student teaching, and a year later, I've got an emu. It's so crazy. Do you have a dream bird you still want to have on the farm? I think I've crossed off all of my dream birds, honestly. This emu crosses off my like official big bird dream. My last bird that I need is my Polish. So I want to complete my Polish flock. I'd love to have a chocolate silky as well, but I'm not on the hunt for silkies. They're not like a dream bird. I have room for like one more run. And so I would love to have a run of silkies or frizzles. I love frizzles too, but I don't know like what kind of frizzles, you know? Because frizzles are more of a genetic thing than an actual bird. I like naked necks too. Naked necks look funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up the naked neck chicken. Those are great too. But to complete my Polish flock, I need to have another buff-laced Polish hen. I lost both of my buff-laced Polish, and that was just awful. And then I need a candy corn Polish. That is my last dream bird, is the candy corn Polish. So, and like I said, I really do not want to get hatching eggs. Honestly, though, Marie, if I could get you hatching eggs, do you think you could hatch them? Like, are you good at hatching in an incubator and sexing? Because if you could do that, I'll buy us some hatching eggs and have them shipped to you. Because I don't feel comfortable hatching, and I didn't even feel comfortable when I got some chicks from Seabreeze Hens in Texas at the end of July, and I just still didn't feel comfortable enough with them, and I did lose some. Guess who's on my live?
Who?
Guess.
Marie?
Yes.
Hi, Marie.
Are you leaving?
No.
Are you joining?
Yeah, come say hi for a little bit.
But you've never sexed.
I love how you. Did I cut you off?
Well, hold on. Marie, you said you know how to vent sex. If you know how to vent sex, that's my only thing with hatching eggs too is you would be getting a straight run essentially. So you have no idea what you're getting, and I only want hens. But Marie, if you get roosters, you could sell them at the auction. This could work. Oh, Marie, we're gonna have to talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. This conversation not over. You can go now. Now that I've had my.
It's been a hard week for us, and so I love how when we started the live, you were basically saying like, I don't know if I'll be able to go very long. I want to have a good live, but I just don't. I might not be able to go very long. Probably won't be a very long live. Just don't have a lot of it this week, and so I kind of keeping track of the time. And here we are, 49 minutes in, and here you are. Just giddy up.
Yeah.
Hi, Teresa. How are you?
My people make me happy. Okay, so hold on. I went on my what is it? I went on my YouTube studio to make sure everything was good with my video. I go on, and on the computer how it has that whole dashboard.
Yeah.
It told me that it's my channel's birthday. I started posting in like May. That's why I buy nice birds.
Maybe, I think you did start thinking about it. You probably made the channel, but never put anything on it for that
so
long.
Maybe, do you think? But if it's my channel's birthday, a year ago I was still student teaching.
A year ago, you probably bored one night and just made a channel just to see how to make it or something. Happy birthday!
Made by Megan. That's why I buy nice birds, is so that the roosters are still what's there and people hopefully take care of them. Well, roosters are half your flock. I mean, roosters are like the biggest, arguably one of the biggest part of your flocks, because that's what's giving you babies. She was being insane the whole first part of the video. She would not leave me alone, and she was showing off her booty.
Oh no!
It's not very ladylike.
No,
not at all.
Especially because you're gonna be a fixed little kitty cat.
Ooh, that's gonna have to happen soon. And now that I can catch Johnny Boy can go get fixed. Everybody can go get fixed, except for Hissy Fit, because I still. Who is this kitty, Marie? This is Little Bit. This is one of my. You should go get every single cat you can, so everybody can see our updated cats. Every cat that you can find. Some of them like to hide. So this is Little Bit. And this is Daffodil. Daffodil is a pain in the butt. She's mean to the other cats. But not mean, but she's a pain in the butt sometimes.
You mean kitty cat.
Aren't they precious? I love my cats. So much. I love our cats. They're our cats. That one. Oh, I'm bringing you every single cat we can find right now. And then this big old girl.
He's so comfy, I can't disturb him.
You can. This is Loveland.
I mustn't unless you really.
Everybody who's been here for a long time and watch Ellie's channel knows that Loveland used to be the tiniest little kitten, and she probably should have died, but I nursed this girl back to health, and now she's massive. Please go that way so you don't hurt me. Thank you. Goodbye. Klein Poultry Club is having a show December 2nd. Like at Klein. Klein. Hold on. I'm going to look that up. I never thought that I would, Klein Poultry Show, would want to go. Is it the Klein Poultry Extravaganza? Whoa. December 2nd. Where? Okay, so how does this go? Can we explain? If I were to go to this show, they show them and then they sell them? Is that how it works? Right? Like that technically how that works? Because if I just have to just go look at them, what if I see a candy corn Polish there? I want to be able to buy it. Oh, Ricardo wants to see Noodle. Most chickens are just shown. No! So I need to go to a chicken auction. That's what I need to go to. Guys, I don't know where Noodle is. Noodle's a little stupid. I see Loveland. I see Orange. I see Daffy. I see Little Bit. I have no idea where Stormy is. She is here though, but no idea where she went. Have no idea where Finn is. Stormy's probably sleeping somewhere because she's feeling a lot better now, so she feels like she can go and hide. Will sell or send me to the right person. So many notifications. My phone is just going off like crazy right now. I guess that's what happens when you post on your Instagram, which has mostly people from your high school that know you as the quiet girl who was on the dance team. And then one day you show up on your Instagram and you're like, yeah, I got an emu. And it's like, that's not the person I knew. Don't you talk bad about your Noodle. Everybody loves Mr. Noodle until you live with Mr. Noodle. I had a fountain for them. And okay, Marie, you said no way you were the quiet girl. I was, because in high school, oh, this is going to go dark real quick. This is going to go. Sorry, I was just reading. I, in high school, was not on antidepressants. I was nervous. I didn't get on antidepressants until I graduated in 2018. And then in 2018, I started college at Blinn, my community college. And then at the end, like I started in the fall. And then by December of that semester, I got put on antidepressants. And what's crazy is that it made me do a complete 180. I used to be somebody that wouldn't smile a lot. I was just always anxious, and I thought that that was normal. That's what I was used to. And then I just did a complete 180 once I got on the antidepressants and got on my ideal dosage. And now I've been loud. And I'm not going to say outgoing. I'm very different on, like, I feel like I can be on my channel. I can be like outgoing and all of that. But if you meet me in person, I'm still the same, but I'm not like if you see me out at the store or something, I'm not like loud, large, and in charge, as I feel like I am on my channel. How did I meet Ellie? Met him on Bumble. But we met on Bumble as like, I think he was on Bumble Friends and I was on Bumble Date because full disclosure, Ellie's my first boyfriend and he's not even my boyfriend anymore. He's my fiance. So I met Ellie on Bumble because I was on Bumble Date. And then I think at some point it just crossed over and we matched. And then yeah, here we are on Christmas this year. December 25th will be our 3-year anniversary because we met during COVID. So that was great too. I mean, COVID was kind of over by that point, but it worked. And Bumble was a lot more suited for me. Where I can where the women can kind of weed out the people that are on there only for a certain reason, like Tinder. The guys don't have the control on Bumble. It's the women that have the control, because if you match, the woman has to message you first. And then that's how the conversation continues. And I think after the woman messages you back 2 times, I think that's when you can just message. Like, it prohibits you from messaging the woman at all until she messages you. So, yes, we did. And you know what's crazy is me and Ali literally he lived over here at the sanctuary, and I lived at my parents' house, which is 17 minutes away. Now, he also lived in he went to school in Kingwood and was in Kingwood during the week because that's where his mom lives, but that is 30 minutes away. You know, we are literally very much the same person, and I'm the female version of him and he's the male version of me. We live 15 minutes away from each other. And we never met, and we never somehow circulated living in the same kind of areas until Mumble. And what's crazy is I matched with him when I was in College Station. Like, it pushed him that much for me because you can set mileage, and so I set all the way back into Houston because College Station is like 2 hours from Houston. It's like 80 miles, and so I set the max mileage you could, and it still pushed him to me. And I remember the very first message I sent him, because his like, you can have a bunch of different pictures, and of course I didn't have any like risque pictures of me. Y'all know I'm not like that. But I had like normal pictures of me. I think I had maybe a picture with one goat, and it wasn't even my top picture. It was like not the first picture you see. The first picture you see of me was like a professional picture I had my mom take of me that is kind of like on the level of like senior pictures. But his first picture was definitely either, I think it was him with Cornholio. And I think when I messaged him, instead of messaging him, hey, because to me that's just like awkward, like to message you, hey, I wanted to stand out. So I messaged him and I said, what is with this turkey? Because at the time, I wasn't around farm animals. I was around goats. We all know my mom has 27 goats, right? Just a whole lot of goats. But that's all I've been around, you know? And y'all know, I was scared of chickens and birds before this. And then it's crazy. So I was just like, what is with the turkey? And then I was like, and the goat and the donkey with sunglasses on it, he put sunglasses on Imogene. And I was just like, what is going on with this? He's like, oh yeah, they're pets. And I'm like, what? And it blossomed from there. I think it blossomed for him when we finally moved over to Snapchat. And I think I wasn't Snapchatting him a picture of my face, so I was laying in bed, but I was playing the Xbox, and so I Snapchatted him a picture of my screen, and you could see like my Xbox controller in it. And I think he went hard eyes at that point. He started freaking out. He's like, "Oh my gosh, you play the Xbox?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know." So great things. Love my fiance so much. He appreciate everything he does. Oh, you were on Farmers Only? Honestly, I never thought about doing Farmers Only. I just immediately thought Tinder is a no and Bumble is the next best thing. Oh my gosh, Teresa, y'all are talking about a Maine Coon. Okay, guess what, y'all? My sister's boyfriend, Austin, if you remember the story on Tiger, that is who adopted Tiger. He just bought a Maine Coon, and his name is Zeus, and he is the cutest thing ever. I feel like he looks a little weird, but yeah, he just bought a Maine Coon. So, what are we planning for the wedding? You know, we were gonna get married last year, and a lot happened with my student teaching and stuff, and it happened. We were supposed to get married in December of last year, and that was when I was graduating and finishing up student teaching. And I've talked about it a little bit of how I wanted to be a teacher so bad, but being a teacher right now sucks. And I feel like I was made to be a teacher. I feel like, Marie, a lot of people could probably tell you that just based on how I am. I know you probably didn't see it. You probably seen the more, Daffodil, please be nice. Please be nice. You need to leave Finny alone. Vinny does not like you. You need to stop hissing at him. Oh my goodness. I do feel like I was born to be with animals, but I feel like my purpose in life is to be a teacher in some sort, and I felt boxed into that. I went to a very prestigious university here in Texas that has a fabulous teaching program, and I graduated with that degree. I graduated with the highest degree of honors. I did everything to the T, and that was supposed to be what I was supposed to do. I was sure of it. But I learned last year when I was student teaching that is awful. It made me a shell of the person. A lot of people can tell you that you probably didn't see me in Ellie's videos because this was before my channel. You wouldn't see me in Ellie's videos a lot because I was teaching all week. I was getting paid for it, but I got paid $60 a day for 70 days. And it just, even thinking about it, it makes like my heart, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like right now I feel like anxious thinking about teaching. It was the most awful experience of my life, to put it that way. I was in a classroom where I got spit on one day. I was getting hit. There was one day I got hit 27 times in the span of 10 minutes. And just beyond that, I just wasn't happy teaching. I just wasn't. The support for teachers right now is absolute crap. It just awful. It was awful. And so I went through a major, major identity crisis. And during that, it just wasn't the right time to get married. And, we both agreed on that. And so we've postponed. And now, just with everything going on, we're just trying to take it easy. When the time comes, we'll know. And that's kind of where we're at, I think, is the best way to put it. I don't tend to answer a whole lot of questions about it. A lot of people do ask, but I don't tend to answer a lot of questions about it because I do feel like we've talked about it. And I guess there's just not much to the story. It's just that we postponed it, So that is, and so Jamie, what you just said, that's something I've thought about based on the area that we're in. I've definitely talked about teaching my own kids because I've been in a school district, I know what it's like. I know what the school district around us, I know the demographics, not that that matters. I know what it looks like. And right now, I would not put my kids in a public school, I think is my, right now, if I had kids, I mean, like, kids are way, way, way in the future for us. Like, we're 23, but I could not right now, with the way that teaching is going, one, teach myself because they are treating teachers like crap. Having to have incentive and like adding stipends to try to incentivize teach people to be teachers. There is a shortage right now in Texas, everywhere really, and it's because teachers are being treated like crap. But nobody wants to make a change, And it's not just the administrators, it's the laws, it's everything. And education, every 5 years, policies and stuff will swing. And in these past few years, it's awful. It's awful. Oh, hi, Mom. My mom has joined, y'all. Mom, do you want to join the actual live? I know you just got home. You probably just recently got home from work. You definitely don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Bye, Marie. I'm so glad you joined. I bet everybody's so glad you joined too. Thank you so much for everything. We love you. And y'all, that is her actual YouTube channel. So if you want to go watch her stuff, that is her YouTube channel. And you definitely should. So, but yeah, teaching, not for me anymore. I don't know what the future even holds when we do have children, if I will want to put them in public school or if I will want to homeschool. I do think between me and Ellie, we could, like, for the education reasons, like, to get the curriculum done, me and Ellie could do it, hands down. I 100%. Okay, let me know when you're done, Mom, or when you've got it. I definitely think that we could handle the teaching part of it. I mean, I've got 4 years of education under my belt, and I keep up with all the policies and stuff. Like, I keep up with it, and I know how to teach. That's something that just goes away. It's the natural teaching ability is there. That natural talent is there, and that's not bragging. That's truth. What is Marie's channel? Her channel is Random Okie Farms. The only scary part, or not scary, the only part, and me and Ellie have talked about this, just, genuinely talking about it, because we talk about the state of schooling. What do you do socially? That is the part that is hard, because how do you get them to learn to socialize with other kids, to learn to work in another group with other kids? And there are some homeschooling groups that work. And so, like I said, we're nowhere near wanting to have kids. Not at all. Not at all right now. Can't handle that. Don't want to handle that right now. Not ready for that. And that's not bad that we're 23, we're young, we've got all the time in the world, but we want our time together, because your life does change after you have kids. And yes, it's for the better, but some things are different. And so we talk about these things just as hypotheticals of what in the future, get the kid into dance class or some sports. And I completely agree with that, Teresa. I guess I do have another kind of background opinion on what it's like to work together in a classroom setting is a little bit different. I don't know how to explain it. You're on the laptop. Okay, Mom, give me just a second. Whoa. Okay, y'all, I am going to post something I'm going to post a link into the thing. Do not click on it. It is for my mom. I trust y'all. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Put Mom in timeout. Could be funny. Okay, Okay, there you go, Mom. That is for my mom. Do not click on it, please. Because then it will start to mess things up. Don't trust us, Megan. I trust y'all. Y'all have been good to me every time that I've done this in the past. So. Oh, hello, Orange. I didn't even realize you were laying with me. Hello. This is little Orange. Okay, here's Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Oh, I can hear you. I miss you.
Okay, last time did I have to get out of YouTube, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just closed it.
Do you hear echoing?
No, because I closed it.
Proud of you. You got it now.
Lesson learned. Hi, y'all. Hi, everyone. Hi, Teresa. I saw Ricardo. I don't remember who else I seen. I got a Lynn. Thank you, Teresa. It's been a heck of a day, but because I've talked to you today.
Look at you. You're turning into like a social media, like
social butterfly that I'm not.
Well, it's not even that. The way, like, I feel like you, every time you get on the live, and it's not a bad thing, you turn into almost like a content creator, and it's so funny to me because that's so not you. It looks like you've got like headphones on.
Negative.
Earbuds.
No.
Based on it.
Oh, it's been a day, people. Glad it's over.
It's not over. Your day's over for you. My day's not over.
Work is over. Work is over.
My day's just started.
And I work from home tomorrow. Hi, Julie. I think I said hi, Ricardo. I saw you.
It's Thursday, though. Y'all are going to get to come this weekend and see the emu.
I know Dad doesn't tell me. But Saturday, we are decorating for Christmas.
Why didn't you tell? Wait, so when are you going to come see the emu?
Your dad has to work, so it'll be after work.
Oh, okay. So I can come over and help decorate for Christmas.
Oh my God, you're going to come help? I thought you hated it.
I love Christmas.
Oh, so I went on Temu and I got decorations for outside, but those aren't going up until after Thanksgiving.
Okay, so I got Dad this really funny gift, and you're going to hate it.
But I'm really sorry, y'all. We kind of like just bogarted this whole conversation.
Hold on. I'm going to look it up. I got little...
Ricardo, love, if I had the time... I just don't know when I'm going to do it because I do have a full-time job. I work from home, except for
okay, Mom.
a little bit. I work 2 days of work at the office. I'm scared to death what you're going to show me, Megan.
So I got these on Temu. They haven't come in yet, but you can't say anything to Dad because on Christmas Day, me and Ellie are just going to do it. It's not going to be given to him as a gift. We're just going to do it, and you're just going to have to deal with it, okay? So hold on a second.
Y'all, is that right? Is that right? When your child tells you you're just going to have to deal with it?
That's well, you can't exactly stop me. Okay, are you ready? What do you think? I'm going to put them all over the yard.
How many of them are there?
In this one, it's 10 pieces, but I got the ones off of Temu, so I don't know.
I'm kind of digging it.
It's so funny.
Okay, so let me tell y'all about our story last night.
Wait,
I hadn't even told you. Y'all, I haven't really talked to Megan much this week because I've been real busy at work.
Well, we were in Oklahoma on Monday.
And Megan was in Oklahoma. So last night, Mike was sleeping. I was sleeping. It's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. He starts running in his sleep. I'm talking, feet are hitting the bed, arms are pumping, and then he starts doing this. And then he comes down, and I about have a heart attack because he came about this far from my face, and I'm freaking out. So I come home tonight, and he said something about, I'm getting old and I'm slow, and I'm like, no, you're not, because
you're running.
Heck, you were running too last night, but you was running somewhere. And he's like, I remember what I was doing. I was running, and I ran up a wave, a really tall wave. And I was like, oh my God, that makes sense because he was running and then he started this
climbing. It's so weird. That's how you know that 1, his antidepressants are working, and 2, his CPAP machine is working.
It was crazy. I was so scared I was going to get beat.
You have before, though. He has hit you in the middle of the night accidentally.
One night he punched me in the back of the head.
You've been so pissed.
And then another time I got a kidney punch. It's like not the way to wake up.
I would have been so mad. There have been times, okay, there was one night that I don't know what Ellie was doing. I've told this story before, but he's like he's literally, I don't know, he was like grunting or whatever. So I'm like, and he's snoring and grunting, and I'm like, hey, can you like move over on your side so you can breathe? That's what I tell him, is I say, hey, you're not breathing, you need to roll over, because that seems nicer than move over. And Noah's Ark says I'd be sleeping in a different bed.
Did you see? No. Did you hear what? Did you see what he run? Forrest, run. He was running.
So I was telling Ellie, I'm like, can you please move over? Okay. Nothing. 5 minutes later, I'm like, I'm tapping him. Can you please move over? He looks at me wide-eyed and he goes, the timer keeps on ticking. I'm like, what?
Right on.
Like, the timer, it just keeps on ticking. I was like, okay, roll over and the timer will keep on ticking. Just like, I don't care. Just roll over. Just roll over.
The time will keep ticking.
The time will keep on ticking. That's what he was like, so concerned. I'm like, it's okay, Lovey. The timer will just keep on ticking. Just roll over. We ended up falling asleep on the couch last night and he was snoring. And I finally got up and I was like, okay, let's go to bed. And then I ended up back on the couch. But, you know.
Teresa, I'm the mom. You may not be able to tell it sometimes. There's times I can't even tell it, but I'm the mom.
What did she say?
She said, who's the mom? She's very motheringly. And then once the twins came, that was over.
Do you want to know why I mother?
She mothers them more than
because I'm anxious. Because you people are not concerned about the things that you should be concerned about. You're not concerned about the things that there are things that y'all should be concerned about that you are not concerned about. That's why I mother.
What do you mean?
Everything. The twins are my cousins / siblings. They're my siblings now, but you know, they came when they were 2. And
then they left for a little while, and then they came back.
I mean, they don't let me mother them as much anymore.
No, because you can't bully them anymore.
But you know what? When you were having problems, when you were having problems the other day, who called Mikkel and dealt with it for you?
I know, because I was not
the mother,
and I did appreciate the mothering that day because I was on the struggle bus.
Y'all don't even want to know.
Well, you can't talk about that, Megan. That's not right.
No. I mothered, and I called the other one too, and had the same conversation with the other twin. I had the conversation with both of them.
So stressful.
It's what happens when you're the older sibling. That's what happens. And we've got such a big difference. Like,
there is a big age difference.
Oh Lord, Teresa and Ricardo are on about Maine Coons. You love Maine Coons. And Rika's boyfriend
has a Maine
Coon. Is he over right now?
No, but I think he's coming over this weekend. Especially, he'll be here Saturday because he's going to help do decorations.
I'm not doing.
Son-in-law is a good son-in-law. He'll do whatever I ask him to do.
He does. He does.
Is wonderful.
I'm not doing the banisters. I hate the banisters.
Okay, whatever. So son-in-law one day son-in-law is so good. I think
I have pink ornaments. I have pink ornaments. I can't have a Christmas tree.
You have cats.
That's why I'm saying.
Anyways, I had a hard weekend. The only person that knows is Teresa and Megan here.
You told Teresa?
No. Brandon.
I
lost a goat over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cry right now. I mean, I love every one of my goats. Even my untouchables, I would cry if something happened to them. And I don't ever get to touch them. I just get to feed them and watch them run around. And I was there when he passed away. And I bury all my goats, me personally. I dig the hole. And
it's like a therapy almost.
Yeah, it's what I need to do. And they just happened to come home when we just started digging the hole because I was so upset my husband wouldn't leave me out there. Normally it happens he's not home and I do everything by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids pulled up. They had went to the Renaissance Festival and they had just pulled up. And I told Austin to come here and he came running because he could tell I was just a mess.
He's a good kid. He's a really good
kid. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. He hopped a fence and he went and dug a hole with my husband because I was distraught. And my uncle had just showed up. He had just come over for a visit and I'm a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So I did talk to Teresa about it because I was pretty upset.
I didn't know which one you talked to her about.
No, I haven't talked to anybody about the other one.
That's one that stays locked
about that. That's just teenage deal. But Yeah, I talked to Teresa about it, and she made me feel better.
It's hard. It's hard when you do everything that you can, and the thing is that you literally treated him for everything under the sun he could have had. With everything that you had, you gave him antibiotics, you gave him prebiotic, you gave him
probiotics,
wormed him.
B12. I mean, I did
you coccidia him.
everything.
You like directly treated coccidia, not just for worms. You did everything, and he still just was not.
But and it was so weird. Thank you, Teresa. It was so weird because he would get to feeling better,
Mm-hmm.
and I would think, okay, we're going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would just go down again. And I knew he was not feeling good, but I didn't think it was like he was because he didn't do like goats do.
Yeah.
He didn't withdraw. He didn't try to
he was eating and he was drinking that morning.
He doesn't do any. He wasn't doing any of that. So I was thinking, okay, it's not, because that's how you know when a goat is sick.
Here's the thing that I will say, Mom. I've thought about it. He's been kind of rough since we got him.
Your dad says the same thing.
But here's the thing. Creole came from Humble, right? He was from the Humble ISD show. Brandon was from
Creole, yes, Creole. Brandon was from Huffman.
Humble doesn't do that draw show thing. Humble, you
get to go pick your goat.
Huffman, you do the draw show, so the quality of the animals is very different because it's so everybody is on a same level playing field, and it's truly excelling in what you do. So he could have been in a batch of unhealthy animals, and it just finally caught up to him,
Yeah, it's just sad. I mean, when you went in the backyard, Brandon was one of the first ones other than Creole to come up to you. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you, Marie. Thanks. I'm okay. It just, it is what it is. It's part of owning animals.
It is never easy. It is never easy, especially when you feel like you could have done more. And you know what? I still stand by that. Like, if you had taken him to the vet, it probably would have stressed him out even more and made the whole situation worse. I don't think the vet could have done anything more than you could have done.
They would have done. But, it is what it is. I mean, if I wasn't sad, then I'm not a good goat mom.
Yeah.
And that's
because we've had untouchables pass before, and even those were.
Yeah, I still feel sad. I still love them.
And it's part of the lifestyle, unfortunately.
And when they get wormed, they get loved on because we all go touch them because touch them. So
they hate it. I don't even think that we videoed the last one, did we?
Mm-mm.
That one, that last worming was rough.
Well, we should do it again, but I don't know since I put all that medicine in their water.
I would no, because Corid isn't used as a it can be used as a preventative, but
not an actual wormer.
And you want to use, the thing is you want to give breather room after you do Corid. I think what I read for my chickens was I think it was
Noah's Ark. I know there's a video out there.
There's two. It's awful.
One of them is on Lee's flip-flop.
That one was bad.
I got spit on, and another one I fell on. I was rollering all over the floor in the goat yard. There's videos out there.
And you know what? Here's the issue. Every single time we do it, it gets harder because they don't want to be touched.
Because they're smart and they know what you're going to do.
I mean, the most successful times we've had is when we've had to move actual trucks into the yard. Like, who has to do that? Who has to do that? I love your goats. I do. I do not like worming your goats. I do not like doing it at all. It is something I dread, and the only reason I push for it is because I know how much you care about them. And
we actually need to do it not this weekend, but the weekend before Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks. I just realized that today.
You need to start Christmas shopping. I need to start Christmas shopping. I'm so excited for Christmas shop. I love Christmas shopping.
You know, I'm a mess, anxiety wise and everything, but seriously, I work better under pressure, which makes no sense.
I do too. I'd always wait till the last minute to get stuff done. I still do. Still do.
Yeah, I didn't help you out there.
No.
Not at all. No.
No. You and Dad gave me a big ball of genetic based anxiety that cannot go away. And
But look at all these people who follow you, so it's okay.
I mean, you know, they don't see the meltdowns though. That's the thing. They don't see the meltdowns.
No, we don't have a chute.
A chute?
Yeah, you know, like you put cattle in and then you close it up on them.
Oh Lord, that would be.
Get them in a chute.
How would you even get them in a chute? Yeah, I don't know. I was honestly thinking about buying. I was thinking about doing it because of Cornholio first. The little pig guards, you know, that they use at the face.
No, let me tell you, and y'all have probably seen it on YouTube, and it cracks me up. The only way you can get my untouchables with any kind of contraption. Have you seen the wild pig catchers? So it's like like the metal. It's a circle, and horses run around it. Y'all have one at the sanctuary, Megan, right? In the horse right there.
What's not for wild pigs? That's a lunging ring.
Okay, it's a big ring, but it's big like that because you're catching like a whole pack of pigs. Okay, it's up in the air.
Oh, and they drop it,
and there's a feeder in the center, so it drops corn, and all these pigs run in, and then this thing drops. It spins and drops, and then there's like 30 pigs in this thing. That's the only way we would be able to catch the herd.
All at the same time?
All at the same time.
I don't even think they would go for that. That would only work
one time.
One time.
That's it.
It would never work again. It's truly, it's just got to be, you have to put your body on the line. And I think I think normally I'm pretty good about being safe when doing it. This time, one of them grabbed them and like almost broke my finger. And then after that, I was like, "Yep, nope. I'll be a body in the way. I'm not gonna. You know what looks really cute on your front porch right now?
Your pig.
My pumpkin looks great. My pumpkin looks great
because you didn't carve it. You only painted it, and it is. Did you take a picture and post it?
I did a video on it. It's really cute.
It's a really cute pumpkin.
It's a really cute pumpkin. It's so cute. I love it. It made me very happy to see it.
We got all the gross ones off the porch.
Rika's is still there, and it's so gross.
And that's because your dad did that one?
Uh-huh.
And then I'm not touching it because it kind of just like exploded. It's gross.
Are you just going to hope that they like...
It's called a like living life loving it.
Round transformation hogs. It's hard for me to say too if I don't slow down and do it.
Her name?
Yes.
Yes. I am tongue tied right now.
It's hard for me too.
Yes. Hi, Delinda. But yeah, those pig videos, they make me laugh so hard. But I'm so happy you're coming over Saturday. Maybe we can do a live.
If nothing in my schedule changes. I don't know. I know I've got a doctor's appointment on Friday morning. And I've got an emu that I'm, working with. We do have
we're going to come see you anyway, so.
Well, I love Christmas. And I don't get to decorate my house for Christmas because I have little demon pests living in my house that I love so much.
I'm a little worried about Nugget.
Nugget did good last year.
That was last year. He's in the terrible twos.
He didn't bother me today. I didn't see a whole lot of him. I pet him and then I was done with him. I just, I don't know.
We can do a before and an after
after.
of the Christmas because my
Well,
house.
okay. How many trees are you going to have this year? Like, how many actual trees do you have?
I don't remember.
Because my tree that I had is gone. You can't use that.
Okay, that was the second one in the game room, right? It was pink.
Yeah, and then I moved it to my apartment.
Okay, so
I have all of those ornaments. I'm looking at them right now.
Okay,
Very pretty tree.
I got the one in the foyer.
Mm-hmm.
The one in the big one in the living room.
The all white one.
You can't tell them. You can't tell them my trees yet, Megan.
They don't know how tall that tree is.
It's not. It's because it's stop. The other one is in the living room, but close to the dining room.
The purple and blue tree.
Yeah. The one in the laundry room.
What?
The one in the laundry room.
We don't have one in the laundry room.
The one it used to be in my office.
Oh, with that thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Like our childhood tree.
Yes.
Except it's a new tree. My actual tree, childhood tree, is what I got and now has. How many years have we had that tree?
Forever.
Well, we don't have it anymore. It went to the dumpster.
So that's 4 downstairs.
There's two. There's 2 in the foyer, isn't there?
No.
Didn't you have one in the dining room too?
No. I don't think so.
A little one.
I'm going to say 4 downstairs and only 1 upstairs now since you took the tree. But
you could buy another tree.
I do. Well, that's the thing is I have all the ornaments for another tree, but I don't think I have a tree.
I have a whole set of ornaments. I have the pink, but I have the pink tree ornaments, but I also it has a lot of pretty, because it's rose gold and white was my pink tree. So I have a lot of really pretty ornaments on there too. I have a lot of broken ornaments. Like I had a bunch of white hummingbirds on there, but Loveland during Christmas last year would take them off of the tree and bring them to me as like
presents.
As like, Mom, I did something for you. Today, Daffodil. So Bambi got stuck again today. So I'm sitting out there trying to wait for Ellie to get the wire cutters to cut the fence because she's getting too big. We actually had to cut the fence for her today.
Mm.
And as I'm waiting, Daffodil comes out of Kim's pasture and she brings me a pine cone. A pine cone. Sits it down by me as like, here you go, Mom. Ellie told me I have to tell her that I'm proud of her because she brought me a freaking pine cone.
I know. I had to do that when Kitty, she's our garage cat.
But she brought you moles.
She brings us moles. I didn't even know what a mole was until about 3 months ago.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what if we do an animal tree? Because like I can't have a tree and I really want to have a chicken tree. But I can't have a tree.
A chicken tree would be cute.
I know, but I can't have a tree.
Oh my God, and get a big hay and put on the top.
I have one. I just don't know where I set it. I brought it.
The big. How big is he?
Hold on. Look.
I need to know what size tree I need.
Go on Facebook Marketplace. They're cheap there.
Oh my God, y'all. We'll do a video, the before and then the after of Christmas.
I'm looking this up on eBay, but this is the exact thing. Shaylin Goldberg sent him to me. Hold on. I could put it at the top of the tree, and it would be beautiful. Right there. You see it? It's a squeaky toy.
That is not what I had in mind.
But that's what I had. Because you're thinking
feathers for a plume and feathers in the tree.
I was
Cotton in the
thinking like
tree.
chicken ornaments, you know?
Yes, with chicken ornaments.
But you're thinking, here's the thing. You're thinking of like hey as my bird. You know? What if I could find Polish chicken ornament? I
Yeah,
don't know.
what has happened to our conversation? We have gone from, I'm looking at the comments, round hog trap, to hey is a mess. I don't decorate for Christmas, Teresa.
A 9-foot blow up. Oh, my cats would rip that apart. Now, I did see a
And now
TikTok.
we're back at Christmas.
Mom, I saw a TikTok that said if you have cats that like to attack your Christmas trees, before you put the tree up, when it's just like a blank tree, put the tree together without the lights and chase after them with it. Now, is that wrong? It depends on how you parent your cats. I would not feel bad about doing that to my cats because they make my life very difficult sometimes. They're all being very quiet right now, though. Like, I think I called you last night and you're like, are you watching cat TV? And I was like, yes. We are watching cat TV.
She was. She really was.
Watching cat TV because they drive me nuts. But I love them and they're so sweet. Can you come see your grandmammy?
Okay, I hate that, Megan.
Oh, you just
not
farted.
Grandmammy.
It's a grandmammy.
No, I am D.
Bless you. The grandmammy.
Okay, Ricardo, yes, I know there are bunches of trees behind Jake's, but I'm a fake.
I don't like live trees.
I don't like live trees. You know why? Because I'm so weird about it.
And they're messy.
The branches don't lay right, so my ornaments don't hang perfect. So it has to be artificial so I can manipulate the way my ornaments hang. It's so weird. I have issues.
You look at your grandmammy.
Megan, I am not a grandmammy. I am D.
Grandmammy. It's your grandmammy. He's so sweet. He's just sitting here watching you.
I would rather them call me Darshell before they call me Grandmammy.
You said she told me the other day, nope, don't jump on that computer. You had told me the other day that when I have children, if I let them call you Grandmammy, you're going to tell them to call me Megan. And you said that as if that would faze me at all. Call me Megan. I don't care. Call me. Oh, Dar. I like that. Could we call you Darth?
No, or Dart.
Like Darth Vader. Darth.
Luke. I am your grandmammy.
I think Dad's is worse. Grandpappy.
No, we're not calling him that.
I like it so much.
He needs to be Donk.
No,
I love Donk. I think it's the greatest thing.
But you know what happens? You say that you want to be called this and that, but the kids name you.
I know. That's so weird, but I know.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be Grandmammy, and you know it.
See, Grammy. She's Grammy. That's not bad. It's Grandmammy. I don't like
it. That's why I like it. Grandmammy. I love it.
Mm-mm.
Is it Nana or is that Nana?
They're both names.
Well, yeah, I know. I just because I don't know. Well, how do you spell Nana? You know?
Oh my God, it's like World War II going on in my living room. I don't know what he's watching, but it is a war movie. Did I jump because it scared the tar out of me?
Would you like to be a Nana?
It's better than Grandmammy.
Could you be a Gigi?
I could be. I mean, everybody's Gigi now, though.
There's one I want to say, but I don't want to upset you.
It depends on It depends on, are you really going to make me mad, or are you really going to go like not hurt my feelings, but get me in my feels?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna get you in your feels.
Naughty.
Do you think you could be a Nani?
I think I would like to be a Nani.
Nani is what I called her mom.
From Lilo and Stitch, because her sister's name was Nani. But she was her caregiver, and she was your caregiver when you were little. So
yeah, Nani. It was great.
She was Nani,
and she went with it.
Oh yeah, oh my God, y'all. My mom, bless her heart. Megan had her so wrapped around her finger.
I was the first grandchild.
Oh, it was so bad.
Expected.
It was so bad.
She's the reason she raised me on Mountain Dew.
And chicken nuggets.
My palate has expanded.
Thank you.
I am very good. The McDonald's chicken. She's also the reason why I had to go to Mother's Day out. I couldn't stay home with her anymore.
Correct. She needed some socialization, which y'all were talking about earlier. And Gigi is great grandma. Didn't know that.
I mean, it makes sense.
I had a granny. Marie, I hope you get called Gigi. I hope you get called what you want to be called and not Grandmammy.
I love it. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's funny.
It's not funny.
It is funny.
You know what I'm going to make your kids call you?
Megan, and I'll take it.
Zartan.
you do it. I'll be
Zartan.
I don't care. Call me what you want as long as you freaking listen to me. Zartan. Call me what you want. You listen to me, though. I don't know, though. What are y'all cooking for dinner?
Baby, dinner was done a long time ago. And I feel embarrassed to even say this to anybody.
You didn't even cook it.
No, I did. But so before I tell you what I cooked tonight, let me tell you what I cooked all week because it's way better. So Monday night, I cooked mashed potatoes with meatballs and gravy. So then I took the potatoes, put them in a little wop on the plate in the bowl, and then I put meatballs prettily in it, and then I put the gravy on it, and then I took some red green onions on it. Tuesday, we had etouffee.
You made shrimp etouffee or
crawfish etouffee?
Where'd you get crawfish from?
H-E-B.
Was it good crawfish?
Yes, they loved it, and Rikers ate it for lunch a couple days.
I don't dislike etouffee. It's just not my. I guess it has dirty rice in it, doesn't it? It's served on top of dirty. No, what's served on top of dirty rice? I don't know. Maybe it's. I don't know.
We always get it with white rice. I guess in other areas you could get it with whatever. Like I like gumbo. I want dressing, and I want to pour my gumbo over my dressing.
Yeah,
mind you, we're having that for Thanksgiving, but we're having turkey too. Gumbo.
Great. Well, I already told you we're not going to be. We're doing Thanksgiving with Ellie's mom during the day, and then we'll probably come there later in the night. That has been the hardest thing about
Zartan.
That's the hardest thing about being in a relationship where you're so serious that you have families, you have to visit different people, which of course we want to, but it's so hard because I'm such a Christmas person. So I was definitely like, yeah, you know what? We can spend the majority of Thanksgiving here because I am such a Christmas junkie that whoa, Teresa.
Corey, yes, we only live an hour from the Gulf of Mexico.
Teresa.
We can get good seafood.
Raisins. That is so wrong.
Okay, so crawfish. I like fried tails. As far as bowl crawfish,
No,
I don't like to clean them.
I don't either.
I don't like my hands dirty like that.
I don't either.
But if someone peeling them for me, yeah, I'll tear them up.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have to do it, I'm not even going to mess with it.
And it can't be like the little ones. They need to be big because it's the reason I won't go for crawfish is because it's a whole lot of work for a tiny bit of meat, you know? That's my like, I'm still stuck on this raisins in the cornbread. Wait, hold on. Y'all said dressing, but we eat cornbread dressing, so
we have cornbread dressing. Yes,
that's why so maybe that's why it's different because I'm thinking when I think of dressing, I think cornbread. You know.
Okay, I want to ask a question, and please comment. Do you put your dressing or stuffing inside the turkey to cook?
Wrong.
Go. You already know my opinion. You can read it on my face. Megan's verbally making it out.
No. It does not need to be wet. It needs to be so dry that you have to have a drink with it. That's
No, yes, that's gross. People do it though. It's so gross.
I wonder if it's like a regional thing.
Well, that's what I was hoping to see.
Or if it's just like it's unsafe. I would imagine it could not be safe.
You cook it for so long. If you're cooking that bird till it's done, then you're gonna kill out.
Okay, but see, here's another thing. Oh, we've got one. Chris Smith, where are you at? Where are you at?
We eat fried turkey.
I don't like turkey that much. Here's my unpopular opinion. I do not like holiday foods like that. I do not like ham, and I can tolerate turkey, but realistically, I want turkey on a sandwich. That's the thing. And so it's like what I do enjoy is you tend to get chicken salad sandwiches. You tend to always make chicken salad, which always works for me. And if we go anywhere, like I know Ellie's mom has done tortellini in the past to have like as another kind of thing on the side as turkey, and that really worked for me because I'm not the biggest fan of meats like that. I prefer chicken. I prefer when we do brisket, but really I like when we do like on Easter we do tacos sometimes. We've done tacos before. I enjoy that.
Well, Christmas is more like that here.
Tacos?
No, yeah, tacos would work. Just not like a dinner.
No, it's come and go.
Everybody comes and goes kind of. That happens like every weekend at my house. Everybody comes and goes.
It really does. You don't know who's showing up. You just kind of hope for the best. Sometimes, a lot of times, I like to not tell her when I'm coming over, and then I just show up and I'm eating. It's like, what are you doing?
It happens so much. It's not. I mean, it happens a lot.
Okay,
there's always food.
You want to know what I really? So Ellie's mom bought this dressing, or she made it. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to call it dressing. It's stuffing, right? It's stuffing, but it's dressing. And it had the circle onions, you know? Do you know? That's in that fried rice from Costco.
Pearl onions?
No, they're not pearl onions. They're not pearl onions.
Scallions?
And it's like a circle. Hold on.
It's the bottom part of a green onion.
It's a green onion.
Yes, it's the bottom part.
Yes, it's the bottom part of the green onion. Yes, it's so good. It's in the dressing, and it's so good. It's so good. I love it so much. So that's what a scallion is the bottom part of a green onion?
I don't know, Megan. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't want to lie.
Hors d'oeuvres. One year we did all hors d'oeuvres. That's kind of what you do. Are you going to do jalapeno poppers?
For not Thanksgiving. I know a fresh bird, Teresa.
Which one?
Cornholio. He'd be big on the dinner table.
You can get Rocky before then. I'm kidding. I love Rocky. I love Rocky. But he
got your dad the other night.
Cornholio did, yeah. Oh, that was so funny. He sat there because he thought he was all big and bad because Dad had his work pants on and his work boots on. And then...
Wait a minute. What is meat dressing? French meat dressing. Living life lovely.
I feel like this is going to be something similar to mince pie. I thought mince pie was meat. Apparently mince is like fruit. So I figured this is going to be something similar to that where it sounds like meat, but it's not really. Or maybe it is. What other meat do we... I really like that you do chicken salad. I really like chicken salad sandwiches.
You said that. Are you like trying to put something in my brain?
I would really like chicken salad sandwiches. But here's the thing. My mom has to make 9 times out of 10. I always ask for separate chicken salad because I want...
I just had a bomb go off in the living room. I'm sorry. It scares me. I have anxiety.
She has to make separate chicken salad because I like to put a whole lot of pickles in it. And I like mine more dry. And then I like to add Lay's chips to mine sometimes too. So she normally has to make a separate thing of chicken salad for me. But that's just the... But I also like your chicken salad. I like when you get the ones on the croissants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and especially if it has lettuce on it.
That's Christmas, not Thanksgiving.
Love that. You could do it for Thanksgiving as well if you really wanted to.
I have too much other stuff to do.
You don't. You just tell somebody it's a potluck. Tell one person that we're doing a potluck and have them bring the goods. Dill, 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 never sweet, all dill, all the way. Right, Mom? Dill.
I'm a dill. I don't like a lot of sweet pickles. I don't like them.
No, dill all the way. And it's pretty... We always do kosher dill too, don't we?
I don't know. If it looks good, I grab it.
Right now, I'm a fan of pickle spears and hamburger pickle chips. That's my go-to right now. But spears are good. Ooh, but I also like relish. I like dill relish because of the way it's cut.
No, not all relish. You like the deli relish that's at my house that she comes and gets. You have to have a hidden jar because Megan just walks in, grabs a spoon, goes in the pickle jar and grabs a big old spoon of it. So you have to have extra for other people because Megan digs in the jar.
And they don't have any right now because I was there this morning and I went looking for pickles. I went looking for any snacks in y'all's house and y'all don't have snacks. It's so unfortunate. They didn't have anything. Like no chips. Like I am very much a snacker. They have nothing. It's like an ingredients household there. You only have ingredients to make things and it's so sad.
It's because I work and I'm so busy.
Rika could go get snacks. Anybody could go get snacks.
I got snacks after work today.
You got snacks today? You went to Costco?
No.
You went to Costco over the weekend.
I was a run in and run out thing.
And you still had no snacks. You have no snacks. No snacks.
There's popcorn in there.
Oh.
There's those little fruit.
Those are disgusting.
What are those? Fruit?
They're fruit strips and they're gross.
No, they're good for you.
They're so gross. They have no sugar in them.
They're good. There's Jell-O and applesauce in the refrigerator.
In your drawer at work, you've got snacks?
Oh, yes. You didn't watch that video? That snap?
Mom, I don't know when it happened.
Sad for you. Yeah, I got a lot of snacks in my desk.
But do you actually eat the snacks or do you take a few bites and then you're done?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I go over to Chuck's desk and raid his snack drawer because he's got one too.
I mean, I would be a snack drawer person too. We've got lots of snacks. I love Jell-O. I love Jell-O, strawberry Jell-O.
It's in the refrigerator.
But it has to be the Jell-O brand. That's the thing.
Oh no, it is Jell-O brand.
Yeah, no, it can't be that snack pack brand. Like
That's a little Jell-O. If it can sit out on a shelf.
Oh, it's not good.
That's not real Jello.
I'm not a snack pack Jello person. You know
I
what I
need.
really like, and I really need you to like source for me if you can, like find out where they're at. You know those ice cream like fruit bars we used to have? You remember the strawberries and cream one? It was a very light pink flavor.
What are you talking
Color.
about? Ice cream?
Yeah, it's like an ice cream, but it's a fruit bar. The only ones I can find around here. How do I put this where I can offend nobody?
I know what you're talking about.
No, hold on. Hey, can you come here?
Yes.
Can you come here real quick?
You still going live, buddy?
Yeah, well, I'm with my mom, and I need you to say it because I don't think it will come out
Ooh,
as
pecan
offensive if you
pie.
say it.
You doing what?
You know those fruit bars I've been wanting, but I told you I could only find a certain kind of them
Hold on.
because of the area. What can you explain?
Hi.
What kind of brand it is? It's the Hispanic brand. That's the best way I can put it to where it's not. It's not,
Yes.
and it doesn't taste.
It's a Hispanic ice cream. They make their ice cream different than we do.
Yes. And that's the only one you can find around here. And we went to the grocery store. We went to Kroger, and we can't find that strawberry, in the green box with the strawberry and cream one. Not the strawberry and cream. I'm going to show you.
Honoring my heritage and my people.
Strawberry.
If you go to HEB and tell them what you want, they will order it for you.
Really?
Yes.
It's the Outshine brand. Where's the
Okay, so Ricardo was talking about pecan
Here
pie.
it is. Here it is. Here
I
it
had
is.
to go to Specs the other day, which here it's Specs Liquor,
Where are you
and
going?
they sell a bourbon pecan pie.
Do you see it, Mom?
And
That one.
yes, they're at
That
Dollar
one.
General, Megan.
They're not. I've gone to Dollar General. Sorry.
If HEB carries them, you just tell them to order that variety. Anyway, they had a
Tell
pecan
who?
pie there.
Tell
HEB customer service. HEB.
So I call up HEB.
No, you go to the customer service desk.
Okay.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Specs.
Megan, what?
Specs.
They had a pumpkin pie out there that they were selling, and they had
Ew.
cut it up into samples. It was so dang good.
I do not like pumpkin pie.
It wasn't. It was pecan.
You said pumpkin.
I meant pecan.
Yeah, they don't have it at HEB. It's not on the website. They sell the Outshine brand.
We do the spinach and artichoke dip for Christmas too, and queso, and
We never do spinach artichoke dip on the anymore.
we do. You don't get here in time.
Bull.
Maybe
I was here before the food was done. This time. I was. We do have Kroger. I don't like Kroger though.
I don't know about a salmon dip. Salmon is pretty
Bourbon pecan.
That's at Specs, and it's so good.
I like the one that BR ordered. Do you remember that?
I don't remember where it came from though.
It was somewhere special. I also like a tres leches cake.
Ooh, it's too wet.
I love tres leches.
I had some really good queso over the weekend, Teresa. It was really good.
Where?
We were Cedar Park.
Where?
Past the Target, but before you get, it's changed a lot up there, Megan.
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, but it has Lago Vista.
House-wise, yes. Businesses, it's growing. They have a Berkshire Brothers now over by where the Dollar General was or is.
Where's the Walmart?
Cedar Park.
I know, it's still so far.
Yeah.
Or an HEB. You know what Dallas had that I wish we had more of when we went to Oklahoma? In-N-Out Burger.
Ew.
That's the only place that I will gladly and very happily eat a burger from. And
They're
guess what we
not
got when we
good.
went to McDonald's? We went to McDonald's on the that's what we had. We had McDonald's and we had Chick-fil-A in the morning. And then we went to Trespass Leche.
Say hi.
He's not going to do that. Did he
Just-
bail?
Yeah, really quickly.
Oh, Lordy. Lordy me. You know what?
How y'all like my painting?
Oh, Lord.
Me and Rika did that.
A lump of crab meat. No, your idea of a good, easy appetizer is what? It's like cream cheese and jam?
Oh yeah, that's good. Hot jam.
That's so weird.
Good jalapeno jam with cream cheese. Ooh.
Man, now I want fast food. And I'm not going. What's today? Today's Wednesday. I'm not going all the way into New Caney for fast food. Because that's what I want. Honestly, I want it's not Jason's Deli. What is it? Jimmy John's. Love me some Jimmy John's. Love Jimmy John's. Love
Thumbs down on Tres Leches. That's just wet cake. That
It's
ain't
so
right.
good.
It ain't right.
Dan got me like an authentic tres leches, like that. She like has she's Hispanic and she has a bakery and only does like Hispanic, traditional Hispanic.
Do you see that, Megan?
What?
Cream cheese, grape jelly on a cinnamon raisin bagel.
Okay, do you want to know what I want that I have been trying to find? I want a chocolate chip bagel so I can put cream cheese on it and Nutella.
Chicken enchiladas. Oh, I didn't tell y'all what I ended up making. We stopped with the whatever the crawfish etouffee. So then tonight, I took some Chapel Hill sausage and cut it up.
Did you add pasta?
Made a box of macaroni, but the Cracker Barrel kind.
That's so gross. You could have at least made like hamburger helper and threw it in there. Literally anything. You could have done a
I mixed it all together.
So gross.
And then I put it in a casserole dish.
What did Micah say?
Put those French fried onions on top of it.
Oh my gosh.
And baked it. They's all happy.
Were they really?
I took sausage and mixed it with macaroni and cheese.
Did you tell anybody that that's what it was?
They know.
They know, but they don't care.
It's so embarrassing.
So simple-minded. They don't care. I mean, I told everybody earlier, I think my dinner is going to be some pops. That's what I'm feeling. I know what you're going to say. It has milk. You're going to hurt later. And you know what? It's okay because for the past 2 days, I've had a glass of milk with some hot Cheetos, and I've been drinking.
I'm digging this Chipotle grape jelly. That sounds good.
Chipotle.
I'm going to have to look at HEB.
Etouffee. You spelt it right. Yeah, she spelt it right. It's like it.
Okay, so etouffee is a roux.
I was gonna say we're getting into like how I was trying to explain boudin. It just like it's hard.
It's a roux, and you make a really thick, amazing gravy, and then you dump crawfish in it. Stir it up with all your there's like no big hunks of vegetables or anything, but you do put some onions and some bell peppers and stuff like that in it, but nothing big. It's all really fine. And then cook it for a few more minutes and get those crawfish done and pour it over rice.
But you can have crawfish etouffee, you can have shrimp etouffee, you can have crab etouffee.
It's amazing.
If you like it, I mean, Cajun food is definitely like a acquired taste, I'd say. I think Cajun food's an acquired taste because think about it. I think, well, no, a lot, yes, but a lot of times Cajun food is very strong and very spicy. You know what I mean?
Yes, but I don't like boudin though.
I love boudin.
Oh, I can't do it.
You can't do it because of the casing. All it is dirty rice.
I don't like dirty rice, Megan.
Oh. And Teresa's done it. Chinese food. Teresa, I love you.
Megan, it's 9:15.
Teresa, I love you. What time does the Golden Walk close?
It's right down the street from her, y'all.
Is it closed already?
It's after 9.
So they're open early in the morning too. I need to find where is Cleveland on my maps. This is the one, Golden Walk.
I don't know, y'all, my child.
Dang it. It is closed.
It's after 9.
Ellie would have been so down for that. I don't know what he said he wanted for dinner. He doesn't have any more of that meatloaf, Mom. He's not going to eat it again. He told me he probably wouldn't eat it again. So we went to Kroger the other night, and he got a bunch of these little ready meals that they're different than, you can't cook them in the oven. You actually just warm them up in the microwave. They're already cooked, which is great for him because on Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I'm gone, he can just throw that in for lunch and he's fine. Or if I end up napping, he can throw it. He's fine. He can cook. And so he comes up to me. Okay. He's a picky eater. He comes up to me with mashed potatoes and meatloaf. He goes, yeah, I like meat. I'll like meatloaf. It's just basically beef, right? I said, no, you're not going to like it. Yeah, I will. Okay, buddy. Whatever. I'm not going to argue with you. And if you've had meatloaf, you know it is different. I like hamburger meat. I like beef, but I hate meatloaf.
She don't like the texture.
I don't like the taste. I hate everything about meatloaf. I do not like it. I don't like whatever that ketchup looking stuff on top of it is. It is wrong on so many levels.
I don't do it with ketchup, y'all. I don't use ketchup. Please
Whatever
don't think it comes from me as ketchup. It's not.
I don't care. It's disgusting. It's gross. And so we get home, and I'm FaceTiming her. I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah. Well, today he told me that he bought meatloaf, and he told me he was gonna like it. And she's like, he's not gonna like it. Like, meatloaf has vegetables in it and stuff. He's not a vegetable kind of guy. It has onions. He doesn't like the texture of onions. And we're just sitting there like, he's not gonna like this, and we're laughing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cook it for him and see if he eats it. He takes one bite. He said on camera that, yeah, it's pretty good. I think it was so hot that it burnt his taste buds, because later when I asked him about it, he goes, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna eat that again. And it's just funny because he's such a chicken strip kind of guy. Like, the place has to have a burger or chicken strips for it to be safe for him to eat. You know, he's one of those people. I say that, but he's really good about trying stuff. You know, he
tried that meatloaf.
It didn't even look like meatloaf. It was like, you know, like healthy portion. It was like literally just a little square of meatloaf. It didn't have any vegetables in it. I don't think it was seasoned very well. It was just like a square of hamburger meat with barbecue sauce on top. I was like, it didn't smell good. I remember I was about to puke pulling it out from the microwave. It was just like, he thought, he was so sure of it. He's like, I'm going to like this. No.
You know what I was thinking? Because I'm thinking about Christmas and ideas. Because we do just all day.
As long as there's some kind of meat, he's fine.
No. Ideas about Christmas desserts.
Oh.
What kind of desserts do y'all do at Christmas or Thanksgiving? Be interesting. We could get swapping some recipes and try new stuff.
I would like strawberries and whipped cream. That's like,
I have some in the refrigerator right now. That was a snack I bought.
I hate you.
Do you believe me?
I do.
I have it.
They only have it around during like holiday season.
Got it at Kroger.
We were just talking about your meatloaf experience.
I've never had a date roll. I love
that. It was tolerable.
And this more sour, the cream cheese, the better.
Pistachio pudding, cream cheese burritos. We could make rangoons. I don't know where that came from, but it's not hard. It's not hard. It's not like what you think it is.
I'm not frying.
Ooh, fudge
frying
cake
stuff.
with good vanilla ice cream. Honestly, could we just go to Baskin Robbins and get an ice cream cake and call it a day? That's the kind of person that I am.
This cream cheese burrito sounding pretty yummy, and put a whole green onion in there.
You know what are good? Pierogies.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good pierogi. Ooh, we could do brigadiers. They're good.
That's a lot of work.
Sounds like I'm pregnant. Friend, not pregnant. Don't worry about that. Not pregnant. And I'm going to act like it's not insulting.
So is a date like a fig?
It's like a raisin. Almost.
Like a big raisin?
It's big. It's big.
Like a 2-biter?
Well, I mean, it depends on like what kind of eater you are. I think you could.
Did you see that, Megan? Strawberry cream cheese whipped cream and pretzel salad. That's sounding pretty amazing right now.
Friends, we need actually no, I'm not going to say we need easy stuff, because if something's difficult, we can send it to Arlene and she can make it. Is that
bad? She would do it too.
She would. I had something in mind and now it's gone. Brookies are good.
We came for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
We all got together because the kids did pumpkins and cookies and all that.
There weren't any desserts.
No, y'all were decorating cookies.
Oh, yeah.
And Arlene was so extra. She made extra icing for them to decorate the cookies. I would have been like,
no, and she colored them too. She made
she did. She
it was so great. It was so great. It really
extra.
It was great. We love Arlene, and we love it. Cranberry fluff. See, nope, not a cranberry person. I want
dates or figs, but sweeter.
Dessert ideas. Okay, there's this thing. I'm gonna try to find it.
I had some good sugar cookies. Teresa, father-in-law really likes his cookies.
Really likes cookies.
And I pick him up sugar because I can't do chocolate chip anymore because he's feeding the chocolate chips to the dog, and I caught him, so we can't do chocolate chip anymore.
Hey,
so
at HEB, is it the bakery? It's called a bakery, isn't it?
Okay.
Sorry, continue.
I don't remember what I was talking about.
Chocolate chip cookies to Bobby.
Oh, so the sugar cookies is what we've moved to now, and I had a really, really good sugar cookie the other night. I just took like half of it and walked away, and then I sat on the couch and I ate it, and Mike got up to go to the bathroom. When he came back, I was like, hey, can I have the other half of that cookie? It was really good. And that dozen of cookies went so fast.
Y'all always have cookies.
Well, because babe, he eats
I know. But he's eating. That's the thing that's good.
Yeah, he eats a lot of sweets. That's why you never find sweets in the house.
I know. It's really sad. I'm really looking for this dessert. We had it at the prom. Jamie got it, and I'm pretty sure she went to HEB. Either that or she went to Brookshire Brothers, but it had to have been HEB. We could do a tart. I love tarts, but that's not the thing I was looking for. It was called the Golden Goddess or something. It was green. It was so good. I need HEB.
Okay, what is possum pie?
Oh, I Steve and think about it.
No, I seriously need to know what possum pie is.
Pineapple upside down cakes are always good.
Those are good, but they're kind of wet.
Yeah, but they're not. But it's like wet from the pineapple, not from.
Is possum pie roadkill pie?
Oh, lost me there.
Peach cream, anything with whipped cream is good.
I really cannot find this dessert, and it was so good. It was like, okay, you wouldn't like it. I think it was green, so it was either pistachio or matcha, but I couldn't.
Does it have marshmallows in it?
No, it's green and it's like a big ball.
I don't know.
And it's like chocolate, and then it had some matcha in it. It was so good. I will tell you, whenever me and Ellie have gone to Cancun, the resorts have the cutest and best little desserts. Like,
maybe that's not me.
I know. It's so cute, though.
It's not me.
It's 9:30. I have to find out what Ellie wants for dinner. And I need food. I haven't ate today.
I'm going to go put up my dinner.
Your mac and cheese.
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing.
Hey, it had meat, it had carbs, and it had dairy.
I know, but that's why I told you I had to let you know what I cooked earlier in the week, because I cooked way better earlier in the week.
Are those the pops that Jamie had? They weren't like the cake pops, y'all, and it wasn't mochi, because I've had mochi before. It was like a tart almost, but it was a really big green ball on top of the tart, and she said something about a golden goddess. Green, I have to find it. Green dessert from HEB. And you know what? It might not have been HEB. It very well could have been Berkshire Brothers. But I don't.
Berkshire Brothers. That's what you said about Cedar Park or Lago Vista Brothers.
Well, okay, I don't like Berkshire Brothers because
I'm not sure I've had dump cake.
You have. Arlene's cooked a dump cake before. And it was like from the actual bakery. It wasn't mochi. And when I asked her about it, she said she has no idea. Like, because I asked her, I said, what's in this, you know? And she had no idea. That was, she just said, I don't know, I just got the desserts that I could, and they called it this. So, I don't know. But it's not like an everyday thing there, or I would have seen it if it was like, oh, this poor little baby. Mom, did you see Ellie's video?
No, I haven't been watching videos.
He got on top of the house last night. On top of the house. And could not get down.
Is everybody home?
No. Working on it.
All right. Well, Mama's going to check out.
Teresa, going to check out.
Teresa, I'll chat with you tomorrow. I'm going to check on you.
Look at him.
I will see. You'll FaceTime me tomorrow.
I'll probably FaceTime you in a little bit too. You know that.
All right. I'm fixing to go sit in World War II in there.
Have fun, Mom.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Teresa. Ricardo.
They hear screaming.
Loving.
I hear screaming. Yeah, you do.
Bye.
Bye. Do I need to kick you out?
I guess. I don't know.
I removed her. I can still see her, and I know she can still hear me, but she can't say anything. I removed her from the stage. I will. Ooh, kicked her from the studio. Kick her. Oh, she did it before I could. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out. I thought I was going to do a short live, but hey, good things end up happening. And I'm glad we've had a really productive live. We've talked a lot about the emu, which I'm really, really glad we got to talk about. If you haven't seen it, that video is up on YouTube. I will have it coming out on Facebook potentially tomorrow. Don't hold me to it. Like I said, got a lot of live things going on. So maybe tomorrow I'm going to try my best. But again, lots of stuff going on. I love and appreciate y'all so much. Y'all make my day happy. You've definitely lifted my spirits from where I was earlier. As Ellie said, he told y'all that I was feeling a little bit down, and y'all definitely make me happy. So please just know that I love and appreciate y'all so much. And I will catch y'all next time with another video. Bye, friends.